Okay, I'm going to continue my series in trying to show you how you can better shop for an Obamacare plan. I think I'm going to continue to get a little more comfortable in doing these videos and doing these videos live. That at least at some point, I hope that this is going to be extremely helpful to my viewers. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you guys, and I'm going to show you how to use the federal poverty limit chart when determining whether or not you qualify for an advanced premium tax credit. So the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to go right into my PowerPoint presentation, and I'm going to give you a very simple illustration on how to use the federal poverty limit chart when you begin shopping for your marketplace plan. I think it's going to be extremely important that you become familiar with the federal poverty limit chart. And in my series of videos, I am going to show you how to use that chart for a number of different reasons. But today we're going to focus on how to use the chart to determine if you may qualify for an advanced premium tax credit. Now, we are going to be focusing on states that have not expanded Medicaid. There are going to be some differences between the states that have expanded Medicaid and those that haven't expanded Medicaid. So for simplicity purposes, I'm going to focus on advanced premium tax credits and using the federal poverty limit chart in states that have not expanded Medicaid. So the first thing we need to do is understand what is an advanced premium tax credit. Well, the marketplace describes it, or healthcare.gov describes it as a tax credit that can reduce what you pay for insurance. When you apply for coverage in the health insurance marketplace, you estimate your expected income. If you qualify for a tax credit, you can use an advanced payment of the premium tax credit to lower your monthly insurance bill. My description of an advanced premium tax credit, which by the way is not intended to be exactly accurate, what I want to do is just simplify the process for my customers and for my viewers. But I like to define the advanced premium tax credit as the amount of money that the marketplace or government will send to your health insurance carrier each month to lower your monthly health insurance premiums. So for example, if your monthly premium is $300 per month and you qualify for a $250 per month advanced premium tax credit, the portion you owe to your carrier would be $50 per month. You will pay the carrier $50 a month, and the marketplace or a government entity will pay your carrier $250 per month, equaling the total cost of that insurance plan of $300 per month. Again, my definitions of terms used in the marketplace are not intended to be technically exact or accurate. They are intended to share my interpretation of the meaning of these terms to simplify your shopping experience for on-exchange plans. Please refer to healthcare.gov for exact meanings of various terms if you feel the need to do so. So let's really begin to dig into the federal poverty limit chart. Again, this should only take a couple of minutes, and you'll have a very good or very simple understanding of how to use the FPL chart to help you when you begin shopping for a health insurance plan. Well, as you can see here, for 48 of the states and the District of Columbia, there are a couple of states that are not included in this particular federal poverty limit chart. Their charts are different, such as I believe Hawaii is one of them. For year 2016, the guidelines would tell you for a household size of 100% of the federal poverty limit chart would be a modified gross income of $11,880 a year. For a household of 2, it goes up a little bit, all the way up to a household size of 4. The federal poverty limit would say that if your household has a combined gross income of $24,300, that's exactly 100% of the federal poverty limit chart. We can expand this further into larger households, but for simplicity purposes, I just cut it off at a household size of 4. For 2016, I'm going to show you the chart I used. It was not necessarily updated for next year's health insurance for 2017, but I will show you the 2015 chart that I used when enrolling people into plans for year 2016. This is the chart that I use. It's from Georgetown University, and it breaks it down into different family sizes, a family size of 1, 2, all the way up to a size of 8. And as you go across the chart, moving to the right, you can see that 100% of the federal poverty limit chart for year 2015 is $11,770. 150% of the federal poverty limit chart is $17,655. We're going to begin to learn in future tutorials why these percentages are extremely important. But for simplicity purposes, I want you to just get a look at the federal poverty limit chart to see, just kind of take a look and see what it looks like, because the more familiar you become with this chart, the better equipped you are going to be to make decisions. This is definitely the chart that I use for most of my consultations with my clients. It allows me to quickly identify if my customer may be eligible for tax credits and cost sharing reductions. But today we are specifically focusing on tax credits. Again, for year 2016, you may qualify for an advanced premium tax credit if your household MAGI, modified adjusted gross income, that's the acronym for MAGI, is the acronym for modified adjusted gross income, falls between 100% of the federal poverty limit and 400% of the federal poverty limit relative to your household size for states that have not expanded Medicaid. The threshold is 138% of federal poverty limit in Medicaid expanded states. In states that have expanded Medicaid coverage, an individual can qualify based on his income alone. If the household income is below 133% of the federal poverty limit, they qualify. Because of the way this is calculated, it turns out to be about 138% of the federal poverty level. A few states use a different income limit. Household size is determined by including yourself, a spouse if you are married, and the number of dependents you claim on your federal tax return. If your modified adjusted gross income, household income, falls below 100% of the federal poverty limit or above 400% of the federal poverty limit relative to your household size, you may not qualify for an advanced premium tax credit. If your household MAGI falls between 100% and 250% of the federal poverty limit relative to your household size, you may qualify for advanced premium tax credits that can lower your monthly health insurance premium costs. And you may also qualify for cost sharing reductions. We will go over in other tutorials what cost sharing reductions mean to the consumer. But today we're going to be focused again on advanced premium tax credits. Again, here's a quick look at the chart, and you can start seeing how these numbers are falling within certain percentages of the federal poverty limit, as I was describing in some of the slides above. Okay, so we're going to refer to the chart above when learning how to understand if you may qualify for an advanced premium tax credit. The first thing we want to do is determine your household size, a household size of 1. We're going to use a household size of 1 for illustration purposes. So if I go back up to the chart, this is where we're looking. This is what we're looking at right here. Family size of 1 to the left side of the chart. We will begin working our way to the right as we go further into the details of how to use this chart. For step 2, we're going to project our modified adjusted gross income for the enrollment year. So let's assume we're trying to enroll in a plan in year 2016. We're going to go back up to the chart for a household size of 1. This individual has a projected income of $13,000 a year. So it falls right in between 100% and 133% of the federal poverty level guidelines. So if we look at this chart real closely, we can determine that this particular individual may qualify for an advanced premium tax credit. And that is because this particular individual has an income that falls between 100% of the federal poverty limit and 400% of the federal poverty limit. So referring back to this chart again, this individual's income falls somewhere in this range right here between 100 and 133% of the federal poverty limit. So this individual may qualify for an advanced premium tax credit. If this individual's income was approximately $40,000, this individual would have an income that would fall between 300% and 400% of the federal poverty limit. So an individual whose income would be $40,000 may also qualify for an advanced premium tax credit. But if this individual's income fell below $11,770 for a year 2016 application, this individual may not qualify for an advanced premium tax credit. And that would be the same situation if this individual's income for a household size of 1 exceeded $47,080 with a projected modified adjusted gross income. That particular individual may also not qualify for an advanced premium tax credit. So again, for this example, with a modified adjusted gross income of $13,000, it falls within the range of $11,770 and $47,080. So this individual may qualify for an advanced premium tax credit. I sure hope this explanation helps you understand advanced premium tax credits a little bit more. And we're going to continue to do more and more of this sort of thing, so that we can really get into the details, so that when you have to shop for and select your own health insurance plan, you're going to be fully prepared, fully empowered. Please visit www.lacosteinsurance.com for more tutorials and for more information related to Obamacare, marketplace plans, and also some really great standalone plans, such as discount dental plans, telemedicine, discount prescription plans, and things of that sort. We really hope that we can provide you with some great tools, so that when you have to do this by yourself, if you have to do this by yourself, you are going to feel extremely empowered. So again, thanks a lot for listening to, or for watching this video, for watching this presentation. Feel free to reach out to me at greg@lacosteinsure.com. That's my email address. And I surely hope I can be extremely helpful to you moving forward. Thank you.